museum project started, the Eno River. I know, but see if I'm right. So way back when our 5th grade buddies were visiting us one day, someone came in and said, did you hear about the Eno River Association? They had a flood and they lost everything, right? They lost all their archives, their maps and posters because of a flood. And you guys were we kind of sat down and brainstormed with our 5th grade book buddies. What can we do for them?
One day, our teacher made an Eno River on the floor, and we can pretend our animals are drinking out of it for some reason, because it is great for animals to drink out the river.
And then one of the things that you guys came up with in meerkat fashion, let's do a museum. So you guys kind of created this whole idea of doing an Eno River Museum. Do you remember us making a list of all the different things that you wanted in the museum? It was very powerful, and I can read that too, the list of things. I mean, it was amazing. And I think we've gotten pretty much everything you guys came up with. And you kind of are ready to open up this museum and invite your people, your 5th grade book buddies.
My sisters,
yes,
my sister's class.
Yes, and you wanted to sell raindrop necklaces in hopes of making a little bit of money that we could donate to the Eno River Association. Okay, so as we end this whole project and we open up our museum in a few days, I am so proud of you. Miss Alton and I are so proud of you. All the work that you've done.
I can't wait for the play.
And the play. Oh my gosh, your play. That will be a big surprise for myself as well. So I'm so excited.
Are we still doing it or no?
I think Miss Alton said you guys did really hard work on Friday and that the play was a go. Okay? All right. So when I asked you guys many months ago, what did you envision for the Eno River Museum? This is what I wrote down. This is what I heard you say. Lots of river stuff, paintings, and then someone said a whole Eno River painting gallery, a listening center that has river sounds and a slideshow, stuffed animals, under a rock, aquatic life, a log. You wanted a natural bridge over our river. The Okanichi Indian Village, which we talked a lot about, and a vocabulary book, all these words that we've come up with. You wanted a book about our questions that we have about the river. You answered all those questions in a wonderful book. You wanted to make the Eno River Association building, so that's your box back there that you need to finish on. You wanted to talk about the water cycle and sing our water songs. Food chains, you guys mentioned. A play, miniature people, kayaking, camping, river poetry, songs. Your list was amazing. Okay, and you guys did so much hard work.
I got one.
Did you come up with something else?
Yep. Tree. It's a dam.
A dam. Well, luckily the Eno River has no dam, so that's a good thing. But just constant big ideas coming from these guys. You can never stand in the same river twice. And we took a vote. Do you remember the vote? And you guys, most all of you were like, that's not true. I stand in the river all the time. And then we talked and talked and talked and talked about it, and you guys came up with these ideas that made us all kind of change our mind, change our vote. So because the river gets polluted, so it isn't the same river. Or you yourself is changing, so you're not that same person standing in the river. The water is different because it's constantly flowing. The rocks are different because the rocks are moving around. It is constantly changing. So, back to our quote. You can't really stand in the same river twice. Right? So we switched our votes around. It kind of, anyway, that was powerful.
Eno has 102 animals, like different animals. One is the white-tailed deer, another is the great blue heron, and then another one is the spring peeper, and a box turtle. And snails live under rocks there, and I love to play.
I'm going to take a picture, and then I'll say, and then you guys go out, and I'll take, you move it a tiny bit, and then I'll take another picture. You ready? Okay, move your person a little bit, a tiny bit. Okay,
What's that?
Hands out.
The Eno River has lots of rocks in it. And in the shallow spots, you can see the bottom of the river. And when it gets deeper, you can't see the bottom of the river. The allergy also makes the river brown, not just pollution. The Eno River has lots of animals living in it, and in spring there's lots of baby animals. When you go to the Eno River, sometimes when you go on the bridge, it's really shaky. Eno River has lots of animals. We can swim in it. Dogs can too. There are lots of animals, like a deer and centipedes. People can hike at the Eno. One time I went there, I climbed on a rock that I call Climbing Rock.
A lot of people go to the Eno in spring 'cause it's like one of the best times and mosquitoes aren't around.
No trash in the water or animals won't be able to swim in the water. Animals like to drink out of it, so you should keep it clean so the animals can drink out of it. It's so peaceful and calm, so I would like my mom to come here with me for that field trip, but she don't know where the Eno River is.